Hi.
Hey, what's up?
What's up with you?
Not much. I'm about to get this show started with my little, how I do.
Yes.
Okay, so a second. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing on this one. Okay. Okay. What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? And welcome to Speak Your Mind Radio Podcast, where it's all about the underground local artists and talents around the world. And today we have a great guest in the building again, the Truth Disciples. What's up?
Hello, everybody. I'm great to be here. I feel great to be here.
Okay, guys, we're just gonna jump right into it because you already know my man's the Truth Disciple in the building. So we're gonna talk about music today. I just want to state that I'm very, very proud of Megan Thee Stallion for signing with Rock Nation management deal. This girl just stepped out the scene. She's from Texas too, actually. True. Did you know that?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, she's doing a damn thing right now. I love me some Megan Thee Stallion. She represents beautiful, intelligent, nasty girls. I love her. I love her music and everything. So shout out to Megan Thee Stallion out there if you listen there.
She deserves a shout out.
She definitely does, man. She definitely does.
Who do you think is better? Who would you pick out of the three? Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, or Nicki Minaj?
Oh, I'm going to have to go. Dang. Crap. Man, this is a hard one because it's between Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki Minaj. Isn't that weird?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Out the two, I say Nicki Minaj got more seniority in the game because she's been here a lot longer than Megan Thee Stallion has been, and also Cardi B, but she's not in there right now. So I just go ahead and say, Okay, I'm gonna say Megan Thee Stallion. I have to say Megan Thee Stallion because Megan Thee Stallion listens to Pimp C. She listens to 3 6 Mafia. She loves her some Juicy J. She's like the female version of all three of those guys. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I mess with Megan Thee Stallion hardcore.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
For me, I would have to say Nicki Minaj.
Okay, and I can agree with that too. Now, why you say Nicki Minaj though?
Out of the three, she's the best rapper. She has the best flows, and she has the best discography so far.
Yeah, so she has a nice body of work. Yeah, right, exactly. I do love her body of work. You're absolutely correct about that. Nicki Minaj is the female version of Lil Wayne. I know when Lil Wayne was just getting started, he was coming up. He did every genre of music imaginable. You understand? Like he went to pop, he went to dance music. I mean, just rhyming on anybody's track and doing a damn good job of it. Nicki Minaj, she's the same exact way. So she's always gonna be the female version of Lil Wayne in my eyes. So big shouts out to Nicki Minaj for sure. You know.
Do you think Nicki Minaj is the queen of female hip hop?
No.
Who do you think is the queen or the top dog?
I'm gonna have to go with Missy Elliott on that one.
Really?
Yes, really, because when Missy Elliott first came out, like in the 90s or whatever, she was doing a damn thing, and she even took like a 12 to 14 year break. And when she came back out again, people were like, "Who is that?" Like the kids, the millenniums, like, "Who is that? She a new artist?" You know, it tickled her. It tickled her soul, and it tickled me too for them to think that was a new artist. But she's so evolutional that she can do that. She can take a break and come back. She can reinvent herself every 10 years like Madonna does. Madonna is a extraordinary artist as well. But we're not talking about Madonna. We're talking about Missy Elliott being the queen of hip hop in my eyes.
Yeah, she definitely has some good tracks.
Oh, she got plenty of them. She make you dance and party all day.
I have another who do you prefer question. Jay-Z or Kanye? and please exclude Kanye's latest album from that comparison. That's not fair.
No, it's not fair.
Overall, the music.
Okay, the music.
Without what they've said, without the slavery is a choice thing, just the music itself.
Okay, just the music itself. Whew. Okay, if this was 2007, I would go with Kanye, but since it's 2019, I gotta go with Jay-Z. And the reason why I go with Jay-Z is because I've enjoyed his body of work since I've been listening to it in the 90s in high school and everything like that. All the way up until now, that his collaborations have been so good, have been so deep, even though he got murdered on his own track by Eminem and Renegade, but that's okay though, it's all good. But yeah, he can take a loss, but he always comes back up again. He always takes 2 steps forward even after a loss. And I really love his business mindset. I love Jay-Z.
I agree.
And he's the big brother of Kanye West too.
But I will have to say Kanye is the more artistic one out of the two. He definitely is. And he can definitely play with beats more than Jay-Z. He definitely can work with different sounds more than Jay-Z. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jay-Z just has that, not same, but he has that same expectation of what he can achieve. And it changes, but it still stays the same over time.
I like that. I like your answer to that because I still like Kanye West and everything like that, despite his last album, whatever. I just really preferred the Kanye West back in the day. His music was more
meaningful.
Like on point. Yeah, it was more meaningful. Thank you for saying that. It was more poetic, And I'm a poet too, so I can read through the lines easily. And I really miss that old Kanye West. Now what he's rhyming about is not so much meaningful, like you said. Yeah.
Let me just pull up state some of his stuff that I really enjoyed. Sure. This was more recent. I liked The Life of Pablo. I really liked My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. And I also enjoyed 80s and Heartbreak.
That's one of my favorite albums, 808s.
Yes, I really enjoyed Heartless, Paranoid, Amazing.
Yes. That's good.
Kanye winning back.
I totally agree with you, Truth. You speak nothing but the truth. I get you now. I loved 808s because that's right after his mother passed away and he was just going through it, and whatever came out, he spilled out on that paper and on that microphone, and I really enjoyed it. At first I thought I wouldn't like it, but then it grew on me,
Yeah, Paranoid is definitely one of my favorite tracks from him, definitely, of all time.
Me too. That's crazy. Yeah, it is a great song. Wow.
But it's also sad to see where Kanye's career has gone from where he started from the top till now, where he's actually not as good as he once was. That's the sad part.
It is sad, and that's why I chose Jay-Z over Kanye, and that's probably sad too because I'm from Chicago, but I mean it is what it is though.
Yeah he kind of did it to himself in a way.
He did do it to himself. He really did.
And all this happened, I feel like all of the detriment came after he married Kim K, but that's a different topic.
Woo, boy, that is a different topic. I believe if his mother was still alive, that marriage would not have even happened.
Definitely.
She wouldn't be nowhere in the picture at all.
Wait, but wasn't he with Amber Rose when his mother was still alive? So why did she let that happen? Even when?
Wait a minute. Was she with Amber? Was Amber Rose and Kanye West together when his mother passed away?
I think before. It was before. I'm not sure. Don't quote me, but I think it was before. It was early on, definitely.
Oh shoot. Well, you know what? I don't know because I didn't think he ever took Amber Rose seriously.
He definitely did.
I never thought he took her seriously, even if his mother was still alive when that happened. Boys will be boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
she was just fun.
She was a what?
She was just fun.
Yeah, she was just fun. There's a lot of people out there that's just fun, and that's it. No substance.
Just for right now. That's the vibe I got from him and her together.
Yeah, me too. Because right after that, she got with Wiz Khalifa.
And they actually got married.
They actually got married. I didn't take that marriage seriously either. Either did he.
Do you remember the feud him and Amber had about the whole incident about like Wiz Khalifa and Kanye saying like their son was basically her meal ticket, and then Amber said a hashtag fingers in the booty, and that was just a trend everywhere.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was a couple of years ago.
Are you asking me, do I think that was real?
Yes, do you think that was real?
Oh man, I'll say this again just to save face or whatever. It was the Kanye back in the day, no, but this new Kanye, hell yeah, that was him. That was definitely some Kanye. Thank you for bringing that up, dude, because everybody forgets about that.
You're welcome. It just came into my mind. I wasn't even thinking about that. When we said Amber, that just came into my mind.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, that was funny as heck.
So who are your top 5 favorite MCs and why?
Okay, let's see. My top 5 favorite MCs in no particular order is Missy Elliott. Let's see. No, I'm not. Missy Elliott, Nas.
Definitely Nas for me.
Tupac. That's 3. Missy Elliott. Okay, let me explain it too. Missy Elliott, because she's an innovator. She's always changing something up, and she's always ahead of her time. And Nas, because he's a damn storyteller. He tells it like it is. He tells history. He talks about his father. He's like 3 generations in one when he rhymes, and I love that about Nas. And on top of that, he took that L with that beef they had with Jay-Z and Nas. There was no loser in that beef. I think they both were amazing. You know what I'm saying? He was a bigger person. Nas still doesn't talk about that beef till this day. If you go in an interview with Nas right now, he'll be looking at you like you're crazy. Like, why are you asking me this? You know?
I think they like came together after that.
Yeah, they came together. Yeah, they definitely did a video together and everything. So that's why I said no, there was no loser in that situation. I would say, don't laugh, but Juicy J is one of my favorite artists. Yes, I swear he is. The reason being is because I grew up listening to secular music when I was in church. We're not supposed to listen to this type of music. So I listened to 3 6 Mafia while I was going to Sunday school class every day. And you said what?
The hypocrisy of it all.
Yeah, exactly. So Juicy J, I like him. He was one of my favorite out of the 3 6 Mafia, and then he was also my favorite because he took it to the next level. He went mainstream. 3 6 Mafia was underground for a very, very long time in Memphis. Memphis, Tennessee represents 3 6 Mafia, but when that man said, you know what, enough is enough, I'm about to take my talents and go ahead and go to this mainstream, I was very impressed by it, because usually underground artists stay underground for respect to the people, but he went beyond the Call of Duty and just went mainstream. So yeah. Let's see, I got one more, right? Because I said Missy Elliott.
Yes, you have one more.
Tupac. I said Tupac because he's a poet. Definitely, he rhymes like a poet, and he writes books of poetry. So definitely Tupac. My 5th top 5. Oh, Biggie Smalls, baby. I love me some Biggie Smalls. I love Biggie Smalls because for the storytelling, his hoodness, his realness. I love me some Biggie freaking Smalls. Okay, I love Biggie Smalls. Point blank, he number one. For me, he number one. So yeah.
You think Tupac is better? Biggie Smalls is better than Tupac?
The only reason, I don't think they're better than each other. I don't think nobody's better than each other. The way I feel, like, I didn't like Tupac at first for a long time because I didn't know this about myself, but he was a great poet too, and I felt some type of way. I'm like, I didn't know I was a great poet as well, but I just was like, I don't really like him like that, but I do like him. He's definitely the GOAT or whatever, but Biggie Smalls got my heart forever. So yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to tell you mine?
I definitely want you to tell me yours.
This is gonna be hard. I will definitely listen to a lot of people, but J. Cole is one. Mac Miller is another.
Wow.
Kanye is definitely one.
Okay.
Who else? Nicki Minaj is definitely one. She's a great artist. And let me think. And Nas definitely.
Yes.
And so let me tell you. Go ahead.
Tell me why.
Oh, let me tell you why. So for J. Cole, he's definitely one of the best artists out right now. He loves to storytell. He has one of the best flows out for male rappers. Him and Kendrick as well. And he's an overall artist because every time he drops something, it's so good. And the music he drops lasts until the next one releases. And he's never in drama or never infused. And that's one of the things I like about him.
Oh, you like that no drama zone. Yeah. I like that.
And he's about like conserving your money because there was this one time he flew economy on a plane, and while rappers would be flying private jets, he was conserving his money and thinking with his mind, with his brain. So that's one thing I like about him as well.
I like that.
Kanye West,
I love it.
Kanye is just an overall great rapper and singer, an artist in general. He plays music, he writes music, he composes, he raps, he does it all. But recently he's been dropping the ball. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree.
Definitely dropping the ball. But some of my favorite stuff from him was the collab album with him and Jay-Z. Some of the most memorable tracks were definitely Lift Off featuring Beyonce, Niggas in Paris, Gotta Have It, That's My Bitch, you know. Why I Love You, Murder to Excellence. Yes. Murder to Excellence is one of the best on the album, definitely.
Okay.
Mac Miller. This is gonna be long. Mac Miller. I really loved his last album. It's sad that that's gonna be his last album, but it was called Swimming, and he had a lot of deep stuff about that album. He had a lot of depression and anxiety getting through breakups, and that's what I like about him. But it's sad the way he died and how early he died.
I agree.
And some of my favorite songs from him are What's the Use, Wings, Ladders, Small Worlds, Don't Know, and Dang. And
Dang.
I'm just gonna what's that thing called when you quote somebody but you're not really quoting them? Paraphrase. I'm gonna paraphrase one of the lyrics from Wings. I think it was Wings. I'm not sure, but don't quote me. He was like, no, it was from Small Worlds. He was like, sitting in this 5-star hotel with problems or something like that. Something about being in a 5-star hotel with problems. And he was like, who am I gonna tell people that I have problems while I'm in a 5-star hotel living this big life? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, yes. While being at the top. He's gone.
I love that. I love that explanation you just gave. Being miserable but still being on top.
He definitely had some inner demons, and you could see it in the music.
Oh my God, I love that explanation. Thank you so much for saying that.
You're welcome. You should definitely listen to that song. It's called Small Worlds.
Small Worlds. I am going to listen to it by Mac Miller.
Yes. And he's definitely underrated as well.
Is he?
Yes. People like clowned him the day of his album release. Like Swimming, he released it on the day of Travis Scott's release of Astroworld. And so because he released it on that day, it didn't do so well because of Travis Scott, and people were clowning him because basically Travis Scott outdid him. And so he got a lot of backlash from that. And then after he died, people finally realized how great his stuff was.
Oh no, God, no. I feel you. I felt that. I really felt that. I I would like to add on to that. It's just really sad how people think numbers are everything. Just because you see a picture or a video or music boards with numbers on it doesn't mean that person is all that. It's all great, because there are a lot of talented people out there that a lot of people don't know about. Just like Mac Miller, XXXTentacion, a lot more great people. Nipsey Hussle.
Is a great one too.
He's a great one too. It's just all these people. It's just like, it's so sad that we give the roses to the people after they died. Give them to them where they can smell it.
Exactly. And then if someone has been at the top so long, then now they're not doing so well, y'all clown them for it. And it's like everyone's gonna reach the peak, and eventually they're gonna fall down, just like Kanye is falling, just like Nicki Minaj is falling.
Yes.
We should be celebrating their demise.
Yeah.
And everyone falls. Everyone has their peak. Eventually, everyone's gonna fall lower and lower each day, and that's fine, because you're never gonna be at the top forever.
Right. Wow.
Let's go off of Nicki Minaj. She's one of my favorite female rappers. I don't really listen to female rappers like that, but a favorite is definitely one of her best tracks. I really like that song with Jeremiah. Want Some More. I really like the Pink Print, the album, and overall her is good, and her flows are one of the best I've heard from a female rapper. So that's
okay.
And Queen, her last album was kind of disappointing, but some aspects were good, but not as her average, I really love her featured guest appearances. They're great.
Who were the featured guest appearances on that Queen album?
No, as in her being on other people's songs.
Oh yeah, she's always amazing on other people's songs and her own songs too.
Yes. And lastly, I had Nas, and my favorite Nas album is definitely Illmatic. That's his first album, and that's my favorite. I really love The World Is Yours, Memory Lane, and One Love. He's just like the best storyteller out.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think he has the best hip hop album of all time.
Woo! That's a big compliment. Yes. Get that.
That album was just so great.
Yeah, definitely.
And
I agree with you.
Flow was just like off the charts. Like, if you listen to The World Is Yours, it's one of the best songs ever. Seriously.
Yeah, it is.
And the meaning behind it is impactful as well.
Tell me the meaning behind it for your perspective.
The World Is Yours. It's like, a very motivational song. It's like, the world is yours. The time is for you now. Like, it's like, okay, the world is yours. You have all these things you can achieve. You have the skills. You have it. Go out and achieve that. But it doesn't say like that. It says, it's like a chorus of The World Is Yours. I wish I could play it so you could hear it, but it's a really great song.
Yeah, I wish I could play it too. I'm gonna figure this thing out though, so I can start playing snippets.
You want me to play a little bit right now?
Yeah, if you could.
Okay.
The world is yours. The world is yours. It's mine. Whose world is this? It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. Whose world is this? The world is yours. The world is yours. It's mine. It's mine. I sip the Don P, watching Gandhi till I'm charged and writing in my book of rhymes. All the words past the margin. Behold them like I'm driving. Mechanical movement, understandable smooth shit that murderers move with.
Okay. How do you like it?
I love it. I have heard that song before, but I didn't take the meaning away from it like you did. And I really appreciate your perspective on that song.
You're welcome. And let's name some honorable mentions, like, for artists. Tyler Creator, definitely a great artist. SZA, she's good. Frank Ocean is a really great singer. Like, he's really good.
Yeah, he is.
And one of the upcoming people is definitely Kali Uchis. She's a great singer.
Oh, I love her. Oh my God. I can't believe you know about her.
I love her album Isolation. It was one of the best I've listened to in a while.
What do you think about her song Riding Around?
Was it on her last one, Pura Vida or something?
I think it was on her last album. I'm not really sure. I just know I heard it on the NBA gaming system. You know, when you play the game or whatever.
Oh, that was a good song.
Yeah.
She's a great artist out, but I don't see her unless she changes it up. I don't think she's gonna reach that top. You know?
Yeah. Yes.
But that doesn't mean you're not successful if you don't reach that A status.
Right. I agree. What about DMX?
To be honest, I don't really listen to him.
Really? DMX is a very complicated personality type of MC. Like, he will have you thinking things that you never thought you can think of before. Like, it's like the angel on one side and the devil on the other side. And they're like talking to each other like, no, you got to do the right thing. And he'll make voices for them too. Like, nah, G, I'm going to do this instead because I'm a G. Like, and the way he prays when he raps, like, Father, Lord, in the name of Jesus, we come to you, we pray to you. I'm like, yes, I love you, DMX. I love you, man. So he's just a hype rapper.
He's kind of like Eminem.
No, Eminem more crazy.
I like Eminem. He's cool.
I like Eminem too. He's just a crazy rapper. You got to keep up with his flow. Oh, Twista. I love Twista too from Chicago. He's dope as hell.
I'm sure he is.
Oh, you don't listen to him either. It's okay. Yeah.
Smino?
Who?
Smino.
Spinzvino?
Smino. Smino.
No.
He's a great rapper as well.
I gotta check him out.
Gold
Is he
Link?
black?
Yes, he's black. Gold Link is another great singer / rapper.
Didn't Gold Link just come out from out of DC?
Yes, I think that was him.
Yeah, Gold Link is I thought that was a group actually.
It's either a group or no, I think that's a person.
Oh well, he's dope then. Yeah, I like him.
He
had a couple of. He did? I didn't know that. What's it called?
Diaspora, but I didn't listen to it. I listened to At What Cost. I really liked that album.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, At What Cost? That came out in 2017, right?
Definitely, yes.
Yeah, okay. He had a Dysphoria was his last album, I believe, and I think that came out this year.
It came out this year, yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, this man got a lot of body of work too. So, he's probably going to be one of the top 5 MCs on my list as time progresses, because my list always changes. But the one thing that never changes is Nas, Tupac, and Biggie. They never change. They're always top 3.
And it's sad that both those artists died so early.
Yeah, it is sad, isn't it?
They had a lot more to reach.
Yeah, they did. Rest in peace, Biggie Smalls. Rest in peace, Tupac Shakur.
Definitely. And there's this female group called Flowtree. I don't know if you've heard of them, but they have really good flow music, kind of R&B, soul, like calm music. They're really good.
Mm-hmm. I've heard of Flowtree before. I like the album Floetic, and the only reason why I mess with Flowtree is because it's poetry. They write poetry, and then they make it into music. That's why I like them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're really great artists, but I think they have.
Yeah, they had a feud where they don't work with each other anymore, and I think they tried to come back together again, but it was the same type of
issues.
The same type of issues, so they didn't work out again. And I know one of them went solo. So yeah, I forgot her name.
I think her name was Marsha or something.
Yeah, Marsha Ambrosia. I mean, I think I said that right.
Yes.
Yeah, Marsha Ambrosia's. Yeah, and the other one was the Floexis. I'm looking at it on Google right now. But yeah, but they were amazing artists though. So it's a lot of talent out there that this segment won't even cover because it's too many people. It's way too many people.
Exactly. I just want to move on to a different question. Do you think Kanye and Jay-Z will ever come back together and make a new album together, or do you think their relationship is dead?
I don't think they'll ever come back together and make another album. I don't think their relationship is completely dead because they're both businessmen, and if they have to come back to make some money together, they will. But I don't think their relationship is completely dead. But as far as them doing another album together, I think that's dead.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think caused that? Do you think it was because Kanye went out and said, "Oh, you never brought your kids to the house," or do you think Jay-Z started like separating himself and his family from Kanye and Kim?
I think it was a little bit of both, because Kanye is a lot like me or whatever. We both have these we have a major ego, but we also have a very big heart too, if that even makes sense. So he probably got sensitive and thought like, oh, Jay-Z bagging out. Why he bagging out? I'm gonna go to social media and I'm gonna talk my shit. You know what I'm saying? And I think Beyonce wanted to like separate herself from the drama, because Beyonce ain't got a drop of drama in her. Okay, she's very pleasant. She's very poised, and she didn't want to be around somebody like Kim K. I think that's the reason why. But if I'm just talking out the side of my neck because I don't know anything, then so be it. That's my perspective.
Yeah, I definitely think it was Kim K, because everything went to, excuse my French, shit after they got married.
I agree.
You could definitely tell Beyonce did not like Kim K and what she stood for and how she made her come up.
That's right. You are exactly right. Off a sex tape and Born into Wealth, all of that.
When Beyonce's working since she was like 5 or whatever, and then you're just gonna make a sex tape and have the same level of fame.
Right. How dare you?
Not respectable. Exactly.
And you could tell by their body language too when they were sitting next to each other at some award show. Beyonce kind of like had her body turned toward Jay-Z away from Kim K. She's like, I ain't talking to this broad. Hell no. I'm talking to this. They're not gonna see me chatting it up with Kim K and I'm Beyonce.
She got a reality show and I'm making music.
Oh, right. She got a reality check, basically. So, let me ask you a question. What's the song that people hear? What's your theme song when you walk through the door and people looking at you? Like, what do they hear?
That's an interesting question. Could you expand more on that? Because I'm not 100% sure what you mean.
Okay. So a theme song is like a show. You know, when your favorite show come on the air and then people like looking at you walk through the door, like they might you might see a beautiful girl walk through the door real slow and sexy, you might hear Jeremiah XO's, that song XO's or whatever, or you might hear Birthday Cake by Jeremiah, or you might hear Rihanna one of her Skin songs or whatever. That's a sexy song. So do they hear like a hip-hop version song when you walk through the door because it's Truth walking through the door, or do they hear like a classic song like from Sam Cooke or something?
Probably like a hip-hop song, like probably Antidote by Travis Scott. Definitely probably something like that, or probably classical. It all depends.
I like that too. Well,
I want to hear from you.
There's a bunch of them. It just depends on what kind of mood I'm in. I like this new artist. It's called her name is Billie Eilish. Eilshis. And she has a song on the radio called Bad Guy. And
everyone knows that song.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I want everybody to know my name, like Cheers. So that's my theme song for the year.
Wow.
Yep. So, I have another question for you actually, and I'm gonna be answering it too, but I need to know something from you, Truth. What are your short-term goals for the rest of this year? That's why I said short-term. We only had 3 more months.
That's a great question. Probably some short-term goals is to stay on track of what I'm doing live, make more episodes for my podcast, make more connections, and stay in a great mental state. Definitely.
I like that. My short-term goals for this year is to get my podcast up and running off the ground at least at least one episode filmed through YouTube and combining the two. That's one of my short-term goals. And that's crazy because that's actually should be a long-term goal, but I consider it a short-term goal because I want to move fast. I want to make things happen, and I want to stay consistent, and I want to stay on track. That's it.
That's a great response.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, guys, thank you for tuning in today with me and Truth discussing music. We were just here talking shit, basically, but I think it came out to be a great show, and I'm so happy I met this young man. He is just the epitome of what a podcaster should be. You know, I take after him. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you are very welcome. You're very welcome. So, Truth, why don't you tell the audience where they can find you at again?
You can find me on Anchor at The Truth Disciple. You can also find me on Instagram at The Truth Disciple. And lastly, on Twitter, you can find me at The Truth Disciple 1. And make sure to send me a voice message on Anchor and leave me a review on Apple Podcast.
Yeah, you guys got to check out his podcast. Check out all of them, the Hitler one, the dating one, the interviews he had with this beautiful woman, Nigerian woman, about social issues in Nigeria. You got to check out everything, the abortion episode, the great debate about abortion, which I'm featured on. Thank God I had a great time with him. You guys got to check this guy out for real. It's like, seriously. So anyway, I'm signing out. Thank you for tuning back in to Speak Your Mind Radio podcast, and we'll see you again next time.
Thank you
Peace.
so much.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye.
You still there?